PDF is really good research. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? Today, I want to invite you to take a different look at social media as you're doing your research, looking for your own loctician. I swear to everything, it really doesn't matter how experienced or how inexperienced a loctician can be. I guarantee you there are 5 green flags that most locticians will have on their social media platform. And if you see these 5 flags, you may be on to something. Looking on someone's Instagram account, the first thing you want to know is, are they operating like a business? Because if they are, that's a green flag, sis. Looking at an example, the first thing I noticed on this IG page, okay, phone number, okay, showing me that they're licensed. Come on with the green flags, yes. Come on, clients, policies. Let's get into all of this, services, and a page full of hair. I'm here for it. Let's go into happy clients. Green flags all day long because I see that this loctician has real clients. Now I'm clicking in the policies. This is also giving me professional vibes. I'm here for it all. Now I can look into services. If I were in the market looking for a loctician on IG, green flags. Believe me when I tell you, you want to have someone who looks at their business as a business. You don't want anyone who seems to be inspired to do your hair and then 3 months later they're telling you that they're going to live in a small van and drive across Kansas because this is a lifelong dream. Girl, get in here and do my hair. And in my opinion, working with a loctician, especially in the beginning of your journey, who is solid in their business acumen, is definitely a green flag. Jump down in the comment section and let us know. Do you have a loctician who operates as a business owner? And what kind of standards does your loctician have that you absolutely love? All right, let's get into the next one. Number 2, when it comes to having your hair in a lock pattern, a lot of things are going to get real different. As much as people love to give good old advice on social media, the real advice should come from the person who's doing your hair, because ain't nobody on social media standing behind your chair looking down on your scalp more than your loctician. When you land on a loctician's page, are they teaching clients? Are they talking about hair care? Are they addressing questions that you probably have already? When you scroll through their Instagram account, do you feel smarter? Do you feel more informed? Are you walking away from looking at their content thinking, wow, I never knew that before. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. I remember I used to go to my maintenance appointment, my retie appointments, with my questions already written out on a notebook because I didn't want to forget them. And my loctician actually enjoyed the fact that I would show up with questions. So it just became a really good environment of learning and education. If you're scrolling through someone's social media page and if you feel smarter after coming away from their page, I'm thinking, green flag? What are some interesting things that you may have learned from your loctician? Jump down in the comment section and let us know. If you're someone who's worked with a loctician and you learned something really cool, let us know. If you're someone looking for a loctician and you have a question about something that's really cool, let us know. We'll see you in the comments, but we definitely want to keep this conversation going. Does a loctician have clients who have hair that resembles your hair? It's almost impossible to tell what kind of hair someone has when we're looking through a digital, computer. Like, you really can't tell someone's hair unless you are actually in their scalp, touching their hair. If you're looking through pictures and videos, try to focus on looking for images and videos of people who have hair that looks like yours. You really don't want to get in the wrong chair of, the wrong stylist who's going to do your locks, but she or he has zero experience with ever having worked with hair like yours. Look, when I got my hair done, when I got into that chair, I already knew I was coming in with difficult hair, okay? My hairline is challenging. My density, is almost non-existent. My hair was actively falling out of my scalp. Some areas were thin. Like, it was just a whole mess. So I knew that I would need someone who could actually work with people who had challenging hair. I lucked out. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, full transparency, I don't think that at the time I was in my research phase that I saw pictures of people that had hair like mine. I don't even think I was thinking along those lines. If you are looking on someone's page and if you know that your hair does not get super tightly coiled at all without gobs of product, but then you land on the page of a stylist who seems to only have pictures and videos of people who have a hair texture that is not yours, I'd probably say, well, pay attention to that. On the flip side, though, if you are on a page and you do recognize someone's hair, then green flag. And another way that you can find out what their experience level may be with someone who has hair like yours, look into the posts, go into the comments, see the conversations that's being had, see the kinds of questions that are being asked, read the captions. Maybe in the captions, they're telling you the type of hair that people have, like, 3A, 3C, 4D, HDMI, whatever the case. I personally don't go by that system when it comes to my own hair, so I could have seen the 4s and the 3s and the letters and it still wouldn't have meant anything to me. And at the end of the day, child, nobody has hair like mine. Nobody has hair like yours. But I digress. This kind of research is like top tier. I can't take any credit for it. Your hair is going to change throughout the journey. The hair that you bring to your establishment or to your install is not going to be the same hair that you're going to have a year, 2 years, 3 years on your head. Your hair is going to constantly be in a state of flux, a state of change, a state of transitioning. And not only that, who wants to be the first person to sit in someone's chair with your hair tie? Could you imagine that you sit in someone's chair and they put the cape on you and they're standing behind you and they're like, ooh, I've never seen hair like this before. Jump down in the comment section if you have landed in the chair of a loctician who's never seen your hair before, or if you have sat in the chair to have your locks established and your hair was very challenging. And let us know how your experience was. I'm really looking forward to hearing some of these stories. So if anyone has a story, please timestamp it and hit me up because I will be in the comments. Brings me to number 4. Is the stylist you're considering actually maintaining locks on their page, or are they just establishing locks? Because if you see that they're maintaining locks, green flag. If you have any type of locks where you're going to have new growth that needs to go back into the lock, that's part of what we call maintenance. But in the interlocking world, we refer to that maintenance appointment as a retie. So when you're on Instagram and you're looking at stylists, and stylists really love to showcase their establishments, child. Especially in the micro lock, sister lock world, they love to show those squares. You're going to get into it. You're going to be like, ooh, look at all them neat squares and lines. I love it. But you also want to look for the content that the stylist is actually maintaining the hair. Are they posting about reties? Are they posting about repairs that are being made? Are they posting someone's establishment and celebrating their 1-year lock anniversary? You can actually check off all the boxes, think that you found the right person, and after your install, you find out that she does not maintain locks. Just like that, after you've done all your research, you're back at ground zero and you have to find another loctician. Baby, you do not want to ever do that, because God forbid you find someone, they establish, and then 6 weeks you're ready for a retie and they're like, no girl, I can't do it. Find somebody else. It may take you another 3 months to find someone, or you may rush into the wrong chair, into the wrong hands. Your hair will be the one to actually suffer.
So don't get hypnotized
by all the beautiful pictures. Make sure they are also the type of loctician who is going to hold their client's hand through the voyage of the journey. If you have ever been with a loctician and thought that they were going to take you on your whole journey and found out that they disappeared, they vanished, they don't do maintenance, they don't do reties, jump down in the comment section and let us know. And please do drop names. We drop names names here because, child, we need everybody to avoid the fluck-ish when it comes to their hair, because I cannot. So not having a website isn't a red flag, but having a website is definitely a green flag. Here's an example of a website that has a lot of information. So let's just say I'm on Instagram. I found this Loctitian. I click on their link and I'm like, oh, look at this. Now I have more information. I have access to the story of the salon. And when I click on that, it walks me through all of the steps of my potential experience if I were to book them. Then we have services. This is another great option that maybe Instagram would not have so readily available or easy to find. This is also helpful because if I'm looking for a Loctician, I want to know what other services do you offer, and if you offer other lock services, baby, it's looking like, check. I like that I can book an appointment here. Contact information is also here. Research on Instagram, great first step. But if that Loctician has a website, it just becomes even better. And if I were in the market for a Loctician, 100%, if they don't have a website, if all I'm looking at is a booking page, child, miss me. When you are looking for that Loctician, you're looking for a partnership that will hopefully last however long you need it to be. I really enjoy knowing as much about the person behind the profession, as that person and their energy is going to be up in my head. You feel me? And speaking as an older woman who has aging hair, because I'm in my 5th decade, I can't afford to sit in the wrong chair. I've sat in the wrong chair before and I paid that price. You don't want that problem. Finding a Loctician on Instagram can be extremely confusing or it can be effortless and easy peasy. It's completely your call. You want a Loctician who stands on business, okay? You want a Loctician who has experience with working with your hair type. You want a Loctician who teaches people, because you are going to need a lot of information and you want to know that you can rely on the person who you pay to do your hair, because don't forget, people are out here dispensing all types of advice and some of it is good. I guess. For the most part, you want to invest your money with the person who's standing behind your chair, okay, looking down on your scalp. You want a Loctician who will operate as a business as opposed to a service provider who's like, I don't feel like doing hair today, girl. Appointment is canceled. And most of all, you want a Loctician who's going to be with you from beginning to the end of your journey, however long that may be. Because when it comes to a lock journey, yours is completely 1000% unique to you and your hair. If you have any green flags that I may have missed, please jump down in the comment section. Let us know, add to the discussion, because we're doing this for all the people who are thinking about starting their lock journey. And if you have locks, you already know because you've been there too. I am Nicole and I am reachable anywhere online at Nicole Lock Queen. Now that I'm talking to you, I think I need to hurry up and go look at my social media and see if I'm teaching anything, but it's fine. I'm not a Loctician. Thanks for watching. Bye.